We are getting in breaking inputs right now. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi has right now hit back at Prime Minister and his comments. In fact, saying that this is just the end of phase one of the polls, and Prime Minister knows that they are losing, and which is why they are escalating such a controversy which is only about irrelevant issues. This is what Priyanka Gandhi has to say as she's hitting back at the Prime Minister. Let's also listen into what she had to say.
और मुझे लग रहा है कि ये सब जो शुरू हुआ है फर्स्ट फेज की पोलिंग के बाद, मुझे लग रहा है कि शायद इनको लग रहा है कि ये रुझान जो है इनके पक्ष में नहीं जा रहा है, इसलिए ये ऐसा कर रहे हैं।
यही लगता है आपको भैया जी? पहले तो मैनिफेस्टो हुआ तो आप लोगों का भी आया, बीजेपी का मैनिफेस्टो आया, तब विजन बताया जा रहा था 2047।
उनके
आज विजन जो है, आज विजन की बात नहीं हो रही है, आज सिर्फ प्रधानमंत्री के भाषणों में कांग्रेस है। क्या कैसे देखती हैं आप इसको?
ये इनकी पुरानी आदत है। हम शुरू से और अभी तक हम विजन की बात कर रहे हैं। हम जहाँ जा रहे हैं कह रहे हैं कि ये हमारी गारंटी है, इस तरह से हम रोजगार बनाएंगे, महिलाओं को हम ये देंगे, महिलाओं के लिए हम ये रोजगार देंगे, आदिवासियों के लिए ये करेंगे, SC ST के लिए ये करेंगे। हम सिर्फ यही बातें कर रहे हैं। आप मेरे भाषण को भी सुने, आधा भाषण इसी पे है, ठीक है, कि हम क्या करने जा रहे हैं और क्या देश की क्या परिस्थितियां हैं। अब इनके जो भाषण है आप सुनते हैं, आप देखते हैं क्या कहाँ है ये बातें। कौन सा विजन भाई? क्या ये विजन आपने कह दिया कि 2047 का विजन है, लेकिन क्या है ये विजन? और इस विजन को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए आपने पिछले 10 सालों में क्या किया? आपने तो देश की सारी संपत्ति दे दी अपने दोस्तों को, आपने तो दे दी ना सारी संपत्ति, सारे कोयले के खदान, सारे बंदरगाह, सारे एयरपोर्ट, सारी सड़कें आपने सब दे दी अपने दोस्तों को। क्या यही है आपका विजन? आपका आम आदमी के लिए क्या विजन है? आप रोजगार देने के लिए क्या कर रहे हैं? आप महंगाई को कम करने के लिए क्या कर रहे हैं? चुनाव से पहले आपने कह दिया कि सिलेंडर 400 का है। पिछले इतने सालों से महिलाएं सिलेंडर खरीद रही हैं 1200 का, तब आपने कुछ नहीं किया। अब चुनाव आ रहा है, आप कह रहे हो कि हम फट से इसको कम कर देंगे। कैसे? पहले क्यों नहीं की जब आप कर सकते थे? जब आपके पास इतनी सत्ता है, आप मोदी जी हैं, आप कह रहे हैं, पूरी दुनिया कह रही है कि आप दुनिया के सबसे बड़े नेता हैं और आप में इतनी क्षमता है कि आप रूस का जो युद्ध है वो बंद कर देंगे, यूक्रेन वाला, आप कुछ भी कर लेंगे चुटकी में। तो क्या आप चुटकी में इस देश की बेरोजगारी को खत्म नहीं कर सकते? क्यों आप चुटकी में ये जो महंगाई है कि महिलाएं जा रही हैं मार्केट जा रही हैं, कुछ खरीद नहीं पा रहे हैं, त्योहार के मौसम में कुछ क्या करती हैं बेचारी? घर जाती हैं, जो छोटी मोटी बचत है उससे कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है। घर का, परिवार का सब काम के सारे सदस्य काम कर रहे हैं, कहीं ना कहीं कोई जुगाड़ से कर रहा है, कोई कोशिश कर रहा है कि कमाई करे, कोई खेती में, कोई कहाँ, कोई जॉब करके, जो भी है वो कमाई पूरी नहीं हो रही है।
So Priyanka Gandhi over there escalating her own attack, countering the Prime Minister rather by talking about rising unemployment, inflation as well. Let's quickly go across to Payal, who continues to stay with us from the newsroom. Payal, by in fact dismissing Prime Minister's attack, is Priyanka Gandhi able to sort of whitewash all the ammo that so far has been given by the Congress manifesto, and not to forget Sam Pitroda over to the BJP?
Well, of course, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra over there talking about the issues that concern the country and the issues that needed to be raised. But the question that the BJP certainly is asking Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and the other leaders of the Congress party is that why did Sam Pitroda make this particular comment? Why did he bring up this idea at this point in time closer to the election, when they did not have any intention of doing so? And even if she's saying all of this, but the fact of the matter is that, that wealth assessment, that they wanted to do is part of the manifesto. Is there no doubting about that as well? So obviously it's a war of words that you will really see. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra over here being dismissive of what the Prime Minister really said, and she said that basically her family had laid down their lives for the country, the family had made sacrifices as well. But the Prime Minister is saying that, what about the women of the country? What about the fact that you're going to put them to pressure test by saying that we're going to assess how much wealth you have and how much wealth needs to be distributed? And the question that the BJP is asking on Akanksha is that why is it, and who gives them the right to actually say that more tax needs to be levied on the middle class? That's something which Sam Pitroda also said in the past, and that actually boomeranged on the Congress party as well. So obviously the Congress party has to be on the defensive, given the fact that Sam Pitroda's comments have really blown this out of proportion, blown this out of the context. And even if they were facing the wrath of the BJP on their own manifesto, this has taken it into a different direction altogether.
On that note, let me also quickly go across to Shireen. Shireen, the fact that the Congress defense, or rather Priyanka Gandhi's defenses, already placed them on the back foot. The fact that it's coming from a position of defense is giving the BJP an upper hand.
Well, this is what is going to be the strategy of the Congress party going forward. With just the first phase being completed, the Congress party in fact has been saying that so far there has not been any issues, real issues that has been raised by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Even after the first phase was completed, clearly it has come as a shock to the BJP is what the Congress party is saying. That is why the Prime Minister is making such statement, saying that that there are people who are chasing the Mangal Sutra. All these statements shows that the Bharatiya Janata Party is in panic mode, is what the Congress party has been saying. Now the Congress party's strategy here is right now is to send all the manifesto copies to the PMO, to the leaders. In fact, a number of the Congress leaders have been saying that from their own constituencies, from wherever they are contesting, they will be sending the manifesto copies to the PMO, to the ministries, to make the ministers and the Prime Minister to understand what is really the Congress manifesto all about. And it has never written that the redistribution of wealth will take place. But meanwhile, Sam Pitroda's statement, of course, has put the Congress party on a back foot. We have seen that this is not the first time that Sam Pitroda has been making such statements. We have seen the Hua to Hua statement that was very controversial at that point. And once again, this statement by the inheritance tax statement by Sam Pitroda has once again put the Congress party on a back foot. Now they are distancing themselves from the statement, clearly saying that this is not something that they endorse. This is clearly his opinion. But at the moment, it seems that the damage has been done as far as Sam Pitroda's statement is concerned.
All right. Many thanks to you, Shireen and Payal, for bringing in all those latest inputs. In fact, let's also listen in to some more political reactions that have poured in on this news story.
They should know that our Honorable Prime Minister has not pinpointed any community. He has not pinpointed any religion. He has given a statement that wealth of our country, for example, he is telling the first preference should be to the poor. But our Honorable Prime Minister inclusively has given, he has improved the life status of the minorities.
Ask him to point out one paragraph in the manifesto which will lead to the conclusion that we're appeasing any section. We recognize that there is social divisions in this country, there is social inequality in this country, economic inequality in this country. The most affected people are the scheduled castes, the scheduled tribes, the poor, irrespective of religion. And we are saying that we will bring justice to every section of the people. He is envious, jealous of the Congress's manifesto, which is becoming a talking point, and he's tarnishing the Congress's manifesto.
जिस तरीके से राहुल गांधी जी बोल रहे हैं कि महिलाओं का सोने का भी माप तोल होगा, किसके पास कितना सोना है और आम लोगों के पास किसके पास कितनी प्रॉपर्टी है, और उसका भी हिसाब किया जाएगा. अगर हद से ज़्यादा होगा तो वो बाकी लोगों में बांट दिया जाएगा. इस देश में नई प्रथा आ रही है, संविधान को ख़त्म करने की कोशिश ये हमारे कांग्रेस के लोग कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि मेहनत की कमाई आम लोगों की, अगर उनकी मेहनत की ज़िंदगी भर की कमाई अगर दूसरों में बांट दी जाएगी तो मुझे लगता है कि आम लोग जो खून पसीने से अपनी संपत्ति और अपना सोना, अपना घर, अपना बार बनाते हैं, मुझे लगता है ये सब चीज़ों में कांग्रेस जिस तरीके से पेश कर रही है कि हुकुमशाही आने वाले समय में वो कांग्रेस और राहुल गांधी जी करेंगे.